Yes, you read the title right. And by retirement, I mean great matatus that lowered their statuses or just disappeared off the face of Kenya. Matatu business is hard, especially in a country where we are expected to take reservations as branch citizens of Singapore. Nimbaya. My first retirement victim today is Borussia Dortmund BVB. And I don't mean the 10-year-old BVB or the 14-seater or the newest BVB. I mean the most famous BVB we have ever had, KDK 216U. Let us look at the aesthetics, shall we? On the front, he had regular mirrors, yellow-black theme depicting Borussia Dortmund and its things, normal rectangular Isuzu headlights and sharp bar spotlights. It was a simple face, the kind of face that hugs trees for a world record, no offense. On the side, he maintained the yellow theme with black graffitis showing Dortmund things and some other things. On the back, there were huge fancy rear lights, BVB logo as the rear back portrait, and of course, a seriously thought out bumper. In the interior, he continued the yellow-black theme, extending its brightness to the roof, comfortable seats with BVB logo, and the biggest of all, music. By June 2025, he showed up with a complete new look, with new better changes, I kid you not. On the front, he had new massive side mirrors, new remodeled front bumper with a whole new grille, new spotlights, and a new front lip. One thing was for sure though, the headlight was carried forward from the previous BVB. In all fairness, this was kind of an improvement. Or was it? If by improvement you mean the thing we do for chicken or lady friends before trapping them as dinner for Christmas or Valentine's, then yes, it was an improvement. Also a trap. He got stripped out of every little street decency he thought he had. Graffiti, gone. Back portrait, just like housing levy contributions, gone. BVB logo, well, that is still there, just like the Singapore idea. Side profile, plain, but at least there was the Dortmund writing at the top. The back retained most of its features, like the spoiler and taillights. And with that, Zante was right. BVB officially became a uniform. While still maintaining the yellow theme like two-term choir members, let us look at Bumblebee. And when you see KCX plates, you know he's not new to the game. The front was simple, not much going on. Just a yellow theme with Bumblebee graffitis, usual Isuzu headlights, usual side mirrors, colored LED lights, and a slightly fabricated front grille and bumper. On the side, he maintained the yellow-black theme, proudly showcasing the Bumblebee signs, lighthouse with bright yellow strip lights, and to top it all, exterior screen. On the back, there were Bumblebee graffiti signs, 4-pot exhaust, obviously fake, Brian, come on. But the aesthetics were great. There is one thing that caught my eye the most though. It was this writing, long live Matatu culture, and that's for sure. The interior maintained the yellow with theme, with hive buttons on the roof, coupled with Bumblebee logos on the side. Just to understand who Bumblebee was, this was him working alongside Boombox, one of the other greats. And this is him working side by side with Mamba, also one of the greats. I'll have you know for free that both of these greats retired to lesser vehicles, and there is more of that in this video. A few years later, he got involved in an accident that changed the entire trajectory of his automotive life. After that, he went to a record break, coming back as a whole new vehicle, Fracas. No, he did not shrink. This Fracas. And here's where things started going south for him. People did not look at him the same anymore. Rumors have it that he has worked each and every single route in Nairobi. This is the time where I would have made a joke about your spouse, but I finally got monetized, so I'm playing it cool. I'm blaming you all for that. I'm pretty sure I'd be no more if I ran into a whole 33-seater. But Calvin Shua did run into him at Kencom and lived to tell the story. He is a KBS now. And if that is the case, then it's the vehicle equivalent of retirement without pension. We are all heading there anyway, we might as well just get used to it. In the last downgrade video, we talked about Boyka and how he was lacing his proverbial boots, or in this case, wheels, to join Super Metro. Before I could make any changes to my script, after the video, he made a quick U-turn and landed into another uniform, Loafer Travelers, under the name Scarface, thanks to Clement for pointing that out. For this mischievous endeavor, he made himself some changes, most notably the loafer colors, white, blue, and red strips. On the front, he has the usual Isuzu headlights, Scarface name graffiti with some other intro graffitis, regular mirrors but blinkered, and a flat front grille unlike before. On the side, there is nothing big, just the loafer colors. On the back, there is the Statue of Liberty as the back portrait and nothing new. In fact, most back features remain carried forward from the previous version. With that, at least we have closure on his retirement whereabouts. That's more than you will ever get from your relationship. If you are digging my particular brand of buffoonery, make sure to drop a like, and if you haven't done so, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of them. If you have any input or output to add on this short list of pensioners, kindly put it down in the comment section and I'll personally get to it. And to my already subscribers, thank you very much for working with me throughout this journey. Please stay tuned for even better content. Anol said we should check out Thunder. Let's do it. His other name was Afande Mwewe, which loosely translates to, let's go with corrupt eagle, direct translation, hypothetically. Before you think too much about that, let us check out the aesthetics. On the front, he had a simple face guard, the usual Isuzu headlights, couple of spotlights, and nothing too aggressive, of course other than the Mwewe graffiti and the blinkered side mirrors. On the sides, he had eagle and thunder graffitis, a wonderful lighthouse with illuminated thunder writings somewhere at the top back sides, and last but not least, one very delightful or annoying feature depending on your age and residence I can't skip was the Whistler exhaust. The interior was vibrant with wonderful roofworks, blue LED lighting, screens, and heavy music. On the back, he had a creatively modeled out bumper, eagle police back portrait, and classic rear lights with multiple strip lights. He would later have a refurbishment, changing the side mirrors to bigger fancy ones and a little bit of graffiti retouch. But most of his aesthetics were largely maintained. One chilly morning in October this year, someone spotted him chilling. Chilling normally is no problem, but whatever you put on while chilling is. He had complete yellow-blue uniform colors, but you would still know it was him by the huge thunder writings at the top sides. This meant one thing and one thing alone. He had just joined school and his days as the street Afande were numbered. With this, I know I got suddenly sorted. There are many vehicles that pretty much retired or faced the same fate, and of course I cannot go through all of them. But thanks to Edward, we know vehicles that decided one term is the way to go, so they pretty much disappeared off the face of the country. These vehicles include Mapepe, Lacoste, Hot Dollar, TY Dollar Sign, Dust, and many others. Marlin went to Espresso, and St. Romanus went to that. See you on the next one.